Welcome back, boys and girls. And I always wonder what 270 feels like, and I finally got one in my hand. No, I didn't buy this rifle. My godson, who I am honored to take him out on his first hunt, he drove all the way from Illinois to Virginia last night to hunt with me for the first time in his lifetime, and this is a rifle that he brought with him. This is a Howa model 1500 chambered in 270. Let's do the review. Right off the bat, this rifle feels really good, feels very solid. And I love this Hogue stock, it's very grippy. It feels kind of like my Weatherby, but this is more grippier than my Weatherby. And it seems to be balanced very well. And this has the Hogue stock with a Hogue recoil pad, which is very soft, feels good. And it's topped off with Burris scope power from 4.5 to 410. Now this is what I recommended to him, and he put that on. And you could get the rifle for about $400 and scope for about $200. It has 22-inch free floating barrel and it's got plenty of room. And the bolt action is 90 degree. I wish this was 60 degree. They would have been a little bit better, but 90 degree. And it feels pretty smooth. Not bad at all. And this bolt has 2 locking lugs. Now let's check the trigger. Make sure it's empty. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a 2-stage HACT trigger. They say you could adjust it down to 2 pounds. This feels like about 3.5. Let me try that again. I don't know if you could see it. Yeah, I mean, hardly has any pre-travel. It's pretty crisp. Now this has attached magazine. But one thing that I'm really impressed is that this thing will hold 5 rounds. And this is long action cartridge too, of 270. So let's see if we actually fit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm very impressed. All 5 went in really easy. And that means you don't have to carry any extra rounds in your pocket, because you could have 5 in the magazine and you could actually have one more in the chamber, which I wouldn't recommend it, but 5, that's great. Now having 5 rounds in the magazine, you could press the last ammunition and just push the bolt forward. That way you could carry 5 rounds in the magazine safely without having it in the chamber. And this also comes with 3-stage safety, meaning if it goes all the way forward, let's make sure it's empty again. All the way forward means fire. Now if you have it in the middle, you could watch the action, so you could actually empty the ammunition without being able to firing it. And if you have it all the way in the back, this will lock the bolt, so you can't move it. So you can lock this up when you're moving from tree stand to tree stand, or when you're going to the brush or whatever. You don't want something to knock the bolt open. It also came with sling swivel studs. I like that. And you can see Howa at the bottom, very visible. And this whole grip feels really good. More I touch it, more I like it. This also came drill and tap for the scope mounting. According to Howa, this rifle weighs 7.8 pounds before the scope. So let's wait and see how much they weigh. Now with the scope, it weighs 8 pounds and 8.4 ounces. So I think 7.8 pounds does make sense, because that scope and the ring should weigh about 1 pound. As for the bullet, we're going to be shooting Winchester Ballistic Silver Tip. And this comes out of barrel at 30-50 feet per second. And at 500 yards, it's going to drop about 38.4 inches. Now this is actually identical with my 6.5 Creamer GMX by Honore. This comes out of barrel at 30-50 feet per second, and at 500 yards it drops about 36.5 inches. So ballistic wise, they're practically identical. Now difference is this is 130 grain and this is 120 grain, so 10 grain is not a big difference. As for the target shooting, we're going to be sighting in for the hunt in Virginia, so we're going to lower the power down to 5 and shoot from 50 and 100 yards. Okay, Juno, so about 17 years ago you came to this range and you had your first shooting.
Oh yeah.
And I taught you how to shoot, so I was honored by that. And now you're going for your first deer hunt.
First deer hunt.
So, and I'm also honored to take you out on your first hunt. So how do you feel about going hunting now?
I'm super excited, obviously. I'm also very excited for the meet. Yeah, I'm honored to be here.
Whenever you're ready.
I can't see the hole.
Whenever you're ready. Alright, this is gonna be my first time shooting 270 ever. Juno, I'm gonna aim for the bottom big target, right upper red dot.
Okay, yeah, that hole. Oh, nice.
Okay, second shot at 50 yards.
Oh, dead center.
Okay, this is at 50 yards. Okay, that's with 272 shot. I'm gonna take it out to 100 yards and see how she does. Okay, I took the target out 100 yards, but keep in mind that I'm shooting with power 5, so it's not that easy. But I'm gonna try to go for my best 2-shot group. Dead center. Nice. Real nice. I like it. Okay, the trigger is really nice. It's very crisp. It doesn't have any pre-travel.
No, I like it.
But I think we can make this a little bit lighter, like 2.5 pounds, and it'll be a much better shooting rifle. So today I'm gonna try to adjust the trigger, or after the hunt, just to make sure that we don't change anything. So compared to 6.5 Primo, this definitely does have a bigger kick. Okay, I'm going for my second shot. The first shot, I hit it dead center at 100. So I'm a little nervous. Let's see if I could do it again.
Woo!
Yes, that's probably about 1/4 inch.
1/4 inch?
Yeah,
They're touching.
awesome. I love this rifle. I don't think I'm gonna give it to Juno. I'm gonna keep this rifle. Okay, this is 100 yards, and I am pumped. 100 yards with 270, 2-shot group. That's probably about 1/4 inch. That was at 50 yards. So I actually shot better at 100 than 50. So that's cool. OMG, I just came back from the range, and this rifle is awesome. It's too bad it's not mine to keep, but I love shooting this rifle. And 270, especially in Howa 1500 model, really makes sense. It's balanced well, it's got really nice stock, and it's very accurate. I always thought about 270 was a good caliber, but never got to buy one because it just felt like it was kind of in between short action and a Magnum class. So I just have short action caliber and then Magnum class. Now, after trying this thing, I tell you, man, 270 does make good sense. And lastly, like always, thank God for what you have. Enjoy life with what you got. But mostly, remember, you never know till you try one. See you later.